In this segment here, I'm going to show you what can happen to you in the event you do roll into your stomach. What's going to happen to you? More than likely, if you roll your stomach, they're going to get on what they call the rear naked choke. What's going to happen? You're going to be in this position here. After you roll the bridge over, you're going to get the feet in, or the hooks in, and you're going to be sprawled out. Then you'll go for a choke. Okay? But what you can do, once you've bridged over, is if you go flat, alright, get to your knees as quick as possible. Now, when you get to your knees, keep your elbow and your knees close together so you can't get his feet in here. Alright? So, keep him in here, you can't get in. Then, I'm going to raise my butt high in the air. What's going to happen? More than likely, he's going to roll off me. So here we go. I'm going to keep myself down, my head on the ground, lift myself up. He's going to roll off. And keeping your elbows and your knees together. Now, the other option is, if he doesn't go off when you're in this position, and you raise up, you grab his head, and pull him, and you go forward. Then he'll come off. Okay? So we're doing both again. 2 moves. Basically the same. The only thing difference being, 1, you just lift your butt in the air, keep your knees here, your legs here, and your elbows here. Right? And 2, you lift up, grab his head, and go forward. Pulling his head down with you. So here we go. From here, back, keeping everything blocked out, keeping his feet out. Come up, and just raise up. This doesn't work. Pull down. Sometimes you get in this position, some guys aren't very good at getting their feet in, but they're very good at choking. So what you can do, if he goes for choke, is cross your hands and keep them out. Or he tries this side, he'll try this side, or you can control his hand to prevent him from getting any kind of choke. If he needs 2 hands to choke, you make it 1 in, but it won't be as good as if he needs 2. You need to have one control to control 1 arm. Here's something I'm going to show you that I know wrestlers will do. It's just their innate ability. They can't help themselves. If you get in a wrestler's back, all right, you have control. You have position. Control and position. Control is having his waist. Okay. Position is not having your leg between his leg. This is position out here. What a wrestler's going to do more than likely, and I can guarantee it, he's going to do what they call a sit out. He's going to reach. He's going to take his leg and sit on his butt. Okay? That's what they're going to do. What you can do is this. When he sits out, then go for a choke right away. And just sit him back. And don't cross your legs. And just choke. Again. Because a wrestler, he does like an explosion really quick. So you know he's going to do it. So he's going to go. And you just choke. Don't cross your feet. Because they just can't help but they're taught for years and years and years to be in this position, shoot out, sit out, every time. So they're going to do this. Sit out, you choke. When I fought Mark Coleman, he had in the bottom and I escaped. And I got to his back. Okay? A wrestler is not like kneel, he would like me in his back. So what happens? I have 2 options here. 1, I can either make him make a decision to either shoot out, step out, sit out, which looks like this. Okay? Again, that's what they're going to do. They want to shoot out to get around me. Again, that's their goal. And they'll do that because it's what they're taught. What I'm going to do is do this. And choke. And go back. And don't cross your feet. Just stay with it. One more time. Shoot out or sit out. Try to get around you. They can't help what they do. It's like nature. They just can't help it. So, there you go. I choke. Or, what I chose to be, I'm a striker, is I got in position, I struck, and I got up. Okay? To strike. New rules, but still the same thing. I was here, I got around him, I struck, he covered up, I got back to my feet. That's why I feel more comfortable, because that's where I want to be. I don't want to be on the ground with him, that's his game. My game's on my feet, that's what I chose to be. Okay, there's about 2 or 3 moves wrestlers tend to use quite a bit. One being this reverse black neck choke. I don't know what you call it. What he does, it is an uncomfortable position because it makes you have a hard time to breathe, but it's not submission. It's just uncomfortable. You have to relax. And you see when Mark did it to me, he did it. He was pulling really hard on top of my crown. All you do is just push off. That's one. If that doesn't work, take his face off. Take his face off. Again, it's not a submission, but it is uncomfortable. So he's pulling really hard. You're like, okay, you hear me? So anyway, either one, you can pull out because you're sweating. For 2, you can take his face off and get up, turn around, and strike her. But like I said, if you tap on that, you will never be a fighter. It's just uncomfortable. The main thing is in fighting is to relax. Some situations, some moves are uncomfortable, but they're not gonna make you. They shouldn't make you submit. Just relax and know the difference between a breaking move and an uncomfortable move. This is another move that they tend to use. This is what Coleman used on me. It's a head. It's kind of headlock. What has to happen is if he gets in a side mount position and he hits his butt and grabs my arm and he puts his arm here. All right. He's gonna pull back. What you can do if he pulls back is move your legs, put your arms here, and then come up with it. Okay? Now you're in position here. That's one way you can do it. Again, you don't want to stay flat. If you stay flat, it's going to crush you. It's going to be very uncomfortable. So turn to the side and turn yourself over. Put your arm here, and then push up really quick. Then you're in position to get up, strike, or if you can submit if you're good. So remember, the main thing in certain positions is to relax. Don't freak out, don't get panicked. Just relax. Feel if it's uncomfortable or if it's going to make you, if it's really, really uncomfortable, just relax. Some things aren't that bad. Here's another choke they do. What they do, you get your hands across yourself, across your face. It makes you so you're going to be in a choke position. All right? So you don't want to be here. So as soon as you get to this position, your hands across like this. Put your hand on the mat. Your fist on the mat. And then bridge into him real fast. Okay? But remember, you have only a few seconds before you can settle in. So you can't just wait until you get there and then, now my arm has to be. He's there. Get there. He's going to go for it. So this is what's going to happen. You get across here. Now, either you're on top for a submission, or preferably, make the wrestler go to his feet. Get to your feet. Make him where he's going to feel comfortable on his feet. This is another angle, so you see how my hand works. My arm here. Okay? My arm is here by accident. How we got here, it's here now. Okay, he's going to put the choke in, he's going to let go, he's going to step over. Put your hand on the mat, like so. Now you're going to start squeezing. If you wait too long, you're going to get choked out. Okay? So when he gets off there, get here quick. When you get here, break into him. Break with all you have, all your might. And like I said, you get behind him, that's good. Get to your feet. Strike him, make him go back down, make him bend down, get up. Wait till he stands up, then kick him. It's the new rules, you know. In this segment here, I'm going to tell you what to do when you're going to wrestle him on his feet. This is where the striker is going to be. What's important here for strikers is conditioning, muscle conditioning. anaerobic conditioning, cardio conditioning, all the conditioning you can get there. That's important. A wrestler tends to work more on spurts, like nitrous. Work really hard a couple of times, and it's all done. It's slow. We got to have muscle endurance, cardio endurance. So when we're on our feet, the wrestler does not move like us. They tend to move just basically straight forward. So we have to move in angles. You don't want to stay here, directly in his body's view. When you go here, you want to move. Okay? Again, you want to move. If you go the other direction, the other sport forward, you go the other direction. Okay? Always being careful. Always moving. Strike when you're moving. Keep them up. Either strike or stop. Now, like in my fight with Coleman, when he's tired, very tired, you can move a sitting target. So what I did a lot of was low kicks. Like I showed you in the video. Basic kickboxing. You're going to step, reach, kick. Alright? Every time I did, he had no defense. He didn't know. You know that. Every time, just make him be afraid, I'll kick. But one thing you want to keep in mind is you don't want to kick whereas you're fully committed. Because even still, you may be tired, if he's pecking you, you're still going to the ground, you guys are all over it again. You don't want to be there. So you don't really want to commit right away. You just want to build up. Build up. Strike. Make him afraid. Make him jittery. Make him move. Strike. Move. If you notice when I fly coming, I hit and get away. Keep my distance away from you. He's only going to be good if he can touch me. If he can touch me, he's going to feel comfortable, so I'm going to have problems. So, you strike. Bang. Boom. You can win with the punches. So they're not used to getting hit. Also, this is one target. This is another target. Coleman is more the other way. Like this. So, I'm going to kick him here. That's going to pull his whole balance up. This way, he has no balance. If you go the other direction, you can still kind of catch him. So, preferably, if it's this way, which would be a southpaw position, you want to kick him here. And you kick really hard. Boom. He's going to fall. Or he's going to have no balance. Then, you jab. Watch his movements. Score. Move. Show you're in condition. Show you're in shape. That's a middle factor in your advantage. Just keep showing movement. The wrestler doesn't move like the kickboxer or even a boxer. Striker. So you move. Strike. You have to want to get hit. So, what you want to make sure you do, make sure you're in condition for when you do stand up, you can move. Keep in mind, distance is very important. If he's too close to us, he's going to catch us. And when you kick, don't always aim high. Because what happened to me, I aimed high, I missed, he caught me, I'm not going to ground again. Aim low, low, here, sometime aim for the forearms. So I would go here, 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 and here. Those are the target areas I use with kicks. Next time, I'll add a new bunch of kicks for the next fight. Right now, I basically put it very basic. Low kick, inside low kick, jab, right, movement. Always moving, so important. If the wrestlers are not moved like a striker, they're very planted. They clamp, they wait, they shoot in. They give up so much explosion at that time. When they get up, they're tired. You want to move real light. Stay the ball at your feet. Keep your distance. Stick and move. Stick and move. Move. Stick and move. Fire. That's what strikers do. That's what you shoot. That's what you shoot for. Stick and move. Don't commit every shot. Not right away. When you think it's more time, things start winning. The land kicks in and the punches in. Don't make this mistake, which some fighters have done in the past. If you're a puncher, don't step with your punch. Because look, they're right there. What you want to do? Step here. He comes in, he's going to reach your fist. But if you go here, you can close the distance already. You're stuck. So don't step with the punch. You're going to be caught. Make your jet straight right. Step in. So you can stop yourself, scoot away from us. If you miss, you can get away. Don't step in. Then you're right there. The access for kids to be the left. Stick your moves, grab your feet. Don't commit too much. Just tear apart like this. Whittle away, whittle away, whittle away. This is the part that makes me who I am now. That can be, should be, and you can be as well. Conditioning. It's very, very important. I can also look at Frank Shamrock, the world's greatest player.
What we like to start with first is how to avoid a takedown. The first drill we're going to do is the sprawl. In order to sprawl, you got to get your feet and your hips away from your opponent. That's what we want. Especially in this sense, we're looking at a wrestler who's going to shoot in quickly, grab control of the hips, and try for the takedown. The drill is, the wrestler in a stance, step forward, and we're going to sprawl. Head up, come back again. Begin. 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 You drop your weight on the opponent that's shooting in on you, he'll go straight on the mat. The shot will be done. You can push him away and stand up, start again.
Another angle. I'm here, moves in. I put my head up, put my hips down, pull my legs out.
Next drill we'd like to do is stand-ups. So when your opponent has your back and you're on all fours. If he doesn't come up to try and choke you, then he's going to hold your waist, he's going to stay low, and he's going to react to you. Wait for you to move so he can come up. What you're going to do is you're going to take control of his hands, and you're going to stand up, push your hips away. And if he clings to you, if he clings to you, you can bring one knee up, throw your elbow, this will give you space, stand away. I want you to push your hips way out. What he wants here is control of your hips. You don't want to give that to him. That's what the drill is for. So push your hips forward and make you run away.
Why don't you show me? I'll do. That's it. You just want to get your hips away from your tackler. If you control your hips, it controls your body. And that takes a wrestler with everything control of your punch.
This is your position you're in from all fours. What you want to do is take control of the hand, step up, put your hips forward, and walk your way out. If he takes control of your hips, he takes control of your body. You want to take them away from him. I control the elbow, make space, and my hips out. Our next drill we're going to do is called roll-throughs. The main purpose of this drill is so somebody does not take control of your back. You want to be constantly moving, constantly changing your hips, constantly changing your gravity, so that someone cannot grab you and take control of you. And all they are is a simple forward roll. You want to take one hand, reach through your legs, build momentum with your head, and flip through. So that nobody can stay on your back. Nobody can take control of your back and choke you or armbar you. Generally do these like 25 times. Both hands. You want to get your body accustomed to spinning through like this so you can go through at any time. Just like that.
And now, another end.
Next, we'd like to do arm bars. Some drills for getting into the arm bar. We call it the swinging arm bar because you're going to use your whole body to swing around, your hips around, and secure it down. You can have someone post up, put their hands on your chest, so he's got room to swing around my body. Yeah? So now it's done. Put your hand inside, swing your hips around. You're going to swing your legs on the sides, use your whole body as smooth as possible. There's getting it smooth. And clamp each time. Okay, another angle. What Maurice needs to do is he needs to go from this position sideways and gain control of my arm with his legs. So what he's going to do is take control of my hand, reach his hand inside, swing his body completely sideways, and clamp onto my arm. Now he has control. He's more powerful than I am. this, you just want to do sets of 10 because it'll wear you out quick. But you want to be up on your back and spinning as smooth and as fast as possible. That's how you do these swing. The next drill is our basic bridge. This is how you get anybody off of you. This is how you get over and get on your knee and start wrestling again. The big trick to bridging is strengthen your neck and unity of your body. You got to get your flat surface sideways and dump whatever's on top of you off. You do that by getting your eye to the mat and being smooth about it. If you bridge 3 or 4 times, you shake this person off of you, whoever's on top of you. And you got to remember your bridge is an explosion. You're going to push whatever's on top of you out with your whole body. Up on your toes, all the way back. Now another angle. When you're bridging up high, you want to be able to flip over at all times with all 4 of the wrestler again. Bridging is one of your most important exercises, one of your most important drills. Because this is how you get off the bottom. Being on the bottom is a very bad thing. So you got to learn to bridge, and you got to strengthen your neck. Get your eye to the mat. That's how you bridge. Next drill we'd like to show you is the sit-ups. Sit-ups are a drill you do for getting up when you have an attacker above you. You want to stand up and fight him. So it's just a switch of your hips. You'll be able to stand up and fight again. The smoother it is and the faster it is, the faster you're up. And that's what we like to do, right, Maurice? Another angle. See where he switches hips and pop up, puts that hand out in front of him. Lock space and stand up. Next drill we'd like to show you are called mountain climbers. You're going to strengthen up your knees and your hips. You get your shot in nice and tight. You're doing the sets of 25, 2 to 4 sets, depending on how good shape you're in. Another angle.
In this segment here, I'm going to show you how to defend the shoot of a wrestler. What's important with the shoot of the wrestler is that we as a striker, we keep a low center of base, not a high base. If you have a high base, he's going to shoot in and get you here, get his shoulder in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my base, which is it's going to force him to shoot lower. But also, if you notice, when he shoots in, I'm not going to try to punch him necessarily. I'm going to put my hands on his head or his shoulder, and I'm going to step my foot back. Okay? So here it goes in slow motion. All right? So it's very important that you have good time and good reaction. So when he shoots again, and that's for a single leg shot.
Capitalize on his feet.
Like I said earlier, you move around, stay in position so you're not getting hit. But if he's here, you can elbow him. He will move. Or if he stays there, you just keep elbowing him. If he goes up, you strike again. If he goes down, you elbow. Get in position, change position, strike here. Sometimes if he's here and you don't have any good position, just punch his head or his ear. He doesn't like it. Then you can change position, strike again, keep him down. It's important to keep moving, changing your position, because a stationary target is easy to hit. A moving target isn't.
Elbows by Smith.
I have to say right now, Smith is closing the gap. He is striking well.
Elbow again by Maurice Smith.
It's really the lack of activity.
One thing that's important for a wrestler is to get the side mount. So if I have to fight a grappler or a wrestler in this position here in the open guard, and he tends to if he puts my foot down and he tries to escape to the side, I follow him. And I have him in a half guard now. And then, like I said, I'll trap him here. Okay? Draw on time. Let him worry about this here. And he does other things. Then eventually, I will get back in the guard again. Striking again. If he goes to the other side, I follow him still. Don't let him get his other foot over. Because then he does the side mount. Okay? We don't want that. We want to keep him in a half guard or the full guard. So if he gets one leg out, he's in a half guard. I stay here. Then I eventually get myself in the full guard again. Open guard. One way or the other. One leg in, one leg out. If he goes to the side to escape, I trap him. I hold him here. Wait for a second. Get in.
Do from here.
Right now he's playing the patient game, just what you should in the guard. Wait till you have a position where you can use your feet to push Coleman away or elevate him like that. But when you do that, you allow the wrestler an opportunity to perhaps pass the guard.
And when fighting a wrestler or a grappler, if they ever mount you, okay, and they try to punch you, it's one way to defend the punch is simple. Just buck. So whenever they try to punch me, buck. Again, buck. He can never really set to punch. So every time he tries to punch, buck. And then put your arm here again. He tries to punch again. If you don't buck him, you can still control his arm. But if you lose the arm, go high, buck. Okay? Remember, if you're in this position, you're not helpless. You're not defenseless. You can either buck, keep them forward, or put your arm there and buck it as well.
The Lions Den, but right now he's got to handle some big punches from Mark Coleman. There are a lot of right hands.
Good job. Now Coleman's looking for that headlock. Same one he caught Severn with. He'll try to get his left leg out, sit to the side.
Smith gets behind him and gets up. And